everyone, I'm Pam Carr, and today I'm going to show you how to make this lovely little basket. I originally made it for Christmas and I called it a winter basket, but I think I'm just going to call it my simple basket. It's a really nice little simple basket for you to make. And what you need is a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook, which is called an H. But because sometimes those letters are tricky, I'm just going to say 5 millimeter, okay? 5 millimeter hook. You're going to need a 6 super bulky yarn. I've got Lion Brand Thick and Quick here that I used. You'll need a pair of scissors and you'll need a yarn needle. So I hope you're going to join me in making this beautiful little basket. It just fits in your hands. It's really sweet and it's perfect for things like keychains or whatever you want to do with it, all your little bits and bobs. Okay, well, here's how we're going to start our little basket here. We're using this super bulky yarn, as I said before, and you can either start by chaining 4, which you need to make a slip knot for, like this, and then you chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you slip stitch into the first chain. Okay, slip stitch, that means you pull it right through like that, and that gives you a little loop there in the middle where you stick your finger in, and that's where you can make your basket. Okay, the other way, so you would chain 2 and make 12 double crochet into this circle here. 1, and into the same circle 2, and you would make 12 into that circle. So the other way that you can do it, because you'll always get this little bit of a circle showing if you use that method, but it's a perfectly good method to use. But the other method you can use is you can do the magic loop. And this is how I make my magic loop. I wrap it, I hold it, pinch it there, I wrap it over and cross it like this and hold it with my thumb securely. And then I'll go under there and over there and pull that through like that. And then I will do a chain. So that pinches your magic loop like this. And then I would chain and do my 12 double crochets right into this magic loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, I'm going to pull my yarn. My yarn's too tight there. Let's start again with 5. I'm always holding this tail and the loop together, okay? Here's 5 double crochets, 6 double crochets, 7 double crochets, 8 double crochets, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now we can take this tail and we can pull it, and by pulling it, it tightens this whole loop up. You see, there's not going to be any hole showing at all. I'm now going to find the 1, 2, 3rd chain, because this takes me to the top, and I'm going to slip stitch. I'm just going to show you. There's the 2 chains and then there's the top of that stitch. So I'm going to go through those 2 loops, yarn over and pull it through there and pull it through, and that has fastened us up and made a nice little circle there. So now we're going to go on to the next one. From here on in, we're going to be working in half double crochets. So we're going to chain 1 and make 2 half double crochets into the next stitch and make 2 half double crochets into every stitch. Okay, so let's go into the first one, making 2 double crochets, because this is going to make the base of our basket bigger, right? Half double crochets, right? Here we go. Sorry about that, folks. 1 half double crochet, 2 half double crochets. And into each of these stitches on here, we're going to do 2 half double crochets because it's increasing in each stitch. Yarn over, in, yarn over, pull it through the 3. That's a half double crochet. So there's 2 in there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got to get some more yarn. And remember, you can always stop the video if I'm going too fast. Yarn over, 9, 10 half double crochets, 2 into the next one, 11, 12, so we're halfway around, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And now we're going to go up to the top of our first one there, and we're going to do a slip stitch to join it together, and we'll have 24 stitches around here. So for our third round, we're going to chain 1. So I'm going to chain 1, and then I will count these stitches with you. 1, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. We count each of those little V's as a stitch, okay? So now we're going to do our round 3. We always call it rounds when we're going round in a circle instead of a row. Sometimes you'll hear me say the wrong thing because I'm on automatic pilot when I do this. So now we're going to do 2 half double crochets into the first stitch and then a half double crochet into the next stitch, okay? So we can either go into this one, which will leave us a bit of a gap here, or we can go into this one. I'm going to go into this one. So we're going to do 2 there, 1, 2, and then 1 into the next stitch, 1 half double crochet. So that makes 3, okay? My yarn is not cooperating. It's coming out in a lump. There, here we go. Okay, so now we're going to go up another 3. 1, 2, another one. That makes 6. 7, 8, 1 in the next one, 9, 2 into the next one, 10, 11, and 12. 2 into the next one, 13, 14, and 1 into the next one, 15. We're going up in multiples of 3. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And we will carry on until we get to the end. I've got to sort out my yarn. And here I am at the end. So this is 2 in this one, 34, 35, and then 1 into the last one here. That makes 36 half double crochets, okay? And now we're going to go into this V here and pull the yarn through and pull it through the stitch that we have on the hook. And there we have our third round, which has 36 half double crochets, okay? So now we're going to start working up the side of the basket, and to make the edge that separates, this is the bottom of the basket, from the sides of the basket, we're going to go into the back loop only, okay? We're going to be doing half double crochets, but we're going to be going into the back loop only, all right? So we half double crochet, put the yarn over, but you see how here we have a V? We're going to go into the back of the V. There's one at the front and one at the back. There's two. Normally we would go through both, but we're not. We're going to go into the back loop only. And I do have a video dedicated to showing back loop only. I'll link it below if you want more of a tutorial on it. But we're just going to go into the back loop only, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through 3. Yarn over, go into not the front, the back of that V, pull it up, yarn over, pull it through. And we're going to do another one into the back. See, there's a V right there. We're going to not go in the front and go through the 2. We're going to go into the back loop only, half double crochet. All right, so I want you to do those all the way around, and I'll meet you at the end. So here we are at the end, and I have one more back loop only, yarn over into the back loop only, pull it up, pull it through the 3, and then we're going to join it to the top here, going through both the stitches. And what you see here now is you've got this nice little line. Can you see it? And that's where we're going to start working up the sides of the blanket. This is the bottom, nice little line, differentiating the bottom from the sides of your basket. I think I said blanket then. I've got blankets on the brain. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to chain 1 and half double crochet into the first stitch and into each stitch around, so we'll still have 26. And this time now we're going through both of these legs there, okay? We're not through the front or the back, we're going through them both. And we're going to go all the way round, and this is round, let's check them, 1, 2, 3, 4. We are working on round 5, and we're going to go half double crochet all the way around. How easy is that? So off you go, and I will see you at the end of this round. So here we are at the end of round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we are going to slip stitch it to the top like that, chain 1, ready to do another half double crochet. So we're going to do the same as we've done in this one, chain 1 and then start making half double crochets into every stitch around, and when we get to the end we join it with a slip stitch to the top here. And we are going to do round 6, round 7, round 8, and then I will meet you back here at the end of round 8, okay? And this is round 1 and round 2 and round 3. Then we did the back loop only, which was 4, and we've just done round 5. So round 6 to 8, we are going to be chaining up 1, doing a half double crochet into each of the 36 stitches around, joining with a slip stitch, chain 1, another half double crochet, all the way around your basket. Okay, so I'll see you when we're at the end of round 8, okay? So here I am at the end of round 8, and I'm just going to slip stitch it like I did with all the others to the beginning of the round, and we'll count them. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There's a little row, back loop only row. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rounds, okay? Now for the last round, we're going to chain 1, and we're just going to single crochet. That means we don't put the yarn over at all. We just put the hook straight through those 2 stitches, yarn over, pull it up, and then go through the 2. Now if you wanted, you could change your color and have a nice little border of a different color at the top if you wanted to. If you want to make stripes, you could change up your colors at the end of the round. You'll have some ends to weave in though, so I'm just doing it all in the one color. I'm going to single crochet all the way around this final row for you, okay? Nice tight little single crochets to finish it all off and bring it together at the end, okay? I'll see you around at the end. Here we are at the end of the single crochet round. I'm just going to put my hook in that first single crochet stitch, pull it through, and I'm going to cut off my yarn and pull it through. And that is our basket. All done. So I'm going to weave in the ends and show you what it looks like when it's complete. I've got my handy dandy yarn needle here. I'm just going to thread my yarn through it. And then what I like to do when I have things like this is I like to kind of follow where the stitches go to start with, just to kind of get some continuity going. So I go in and up and pull it through. And then we can go back past that knotted end. You can do it however you like to do it. This is what I do. Okay, and now I'm going to go inside and I'm going to go down and up, down, up, down, up, through there, and then maybe go across these ones, in and out, like that, because we don't want this coming undone, spoiling our basket. Okay, so that's a really well woven in end there. And then the other one we're going to have to do is this one in the bottom. Now, if the hole's still showing there, because it's been a magic loop, we can pull it really, really tight. But as I said before, if you don't know the magic loop or you're intimidated by the magic loop, I do have a video showing you how to do the magic loop specifically for that, which was the easiest way I had to learn. I didn't do it for ages. I always chained 4 and joined it. And then finally one day I found this version of the magic loop and I found it not too challenging, so that's what I did. So here I'm just going through, up and down, and I'm going to go back through here. There we go. And I'm going to cut that one. I did a green one of these for Christmas, but I thought I'm making this in the springtime, so it's kind of nice. And that's our basket. I think it's quite lovely. Really simple and quick to make. Make yourself a basket. Okay, I hope you like this. Please subscribe to my channel if you like what you see. And check out, I have left and right-handed videos for people. So if you're watching this and you want the other version, I have the links down below in my descriptions. Okay, so thank you very much for joining me. I'm Pam Carr from Caraway Crochet, and I hope you enjoyed my basket. Take care. Happy crocheting.